All right, so I just got back from the skate shop. This is going to be the new setup going forward. I talked to the owner, Dave, at the shop, and he is sticking with this shop board shape. It's an 8.5 that's a little shorter, which is perfect for my stubby short legs. So we got the tensor mag lights. We're going to go with these. This isn't like, I'm not saying that this is the best board ever. I'm saying that this is the best board for me. I had a few months to think about what I wanted to do this spring and what I wanted to do with my skateboard. So I want to do slappies, grinds. We got a lot of chunky ledges in Buffalo that are really rough. So I'm going with the tensor mag lights because I had a blast on those, and I got the 8.5s to fit this board. I'm just using my old wheels from my Aces. I'm going to use these bushings too. I don't know why everyone says they blow out their bones bushings. This is going to be the, I don't know, third pair of trucks I put these in. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. My fat ass can ride these and I don't blow them out. I don't know what you're doing, how tight you're cranking them down or whatever. But yeah, I've been using those for a long time. No problems. So we're going to be using the bones bushings in those. We're going to be using the Bronson G3s that I skated in salt in a parking garage, water, and they're still buttery, perfect. And I got these wheels, and I haven't even worn off the graphics on these, really. That shows how little I've been doing grinds this winter. But yeah, that's going to be the setup, basically. All right, so first we're going to start with the deck. I forget the wood shop he said he gets these made at, but it's the same company. It's the same wood shop that makes Scumco and a few other brands that I really like. So super hyped he went with that wood shop, made in Canada. So that's it's good. Got a blue cheese sticker, and we just got to peel this off annoyingly. I'm also using an experimental grip tape. I can't talk anything more about it, but it's experimental and we'll leave it at that. So that's pretty cool. I can't say it does have like perforations in it, but mystery grip tape, ooh, so that's pretty neat. And also, hey Bob, how you gonna do me like that, man? I give you a shout out and you set up your board with this. Whoa, what? I mean, come on, man. We're supposed to be like, you know, the best grippers in the game at our age. So maybe next time don't embarrass me so much, and I'll show you how to grip a board, okay? But yeah, so we got the cool stained top ply, and this is actually really neat. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this on camera, but the second ply is actually a split ply, so it's got a yellow edge going down this side, and then it turns red right here and here. And he had all the boards made like that, so that's pretty cool. I also like how it's not a super bright red stained bottom. Went with the pink one, mostly because of the blue top ply. I like the blue a lot, so I don't really care what the bottom looks like too much. But yeah, so that's the board we're going with. And all right, so pay close attention, Bob. This section's for you, okay? So, you peel off your back piece, right? Get that out of here. I like to put my fingers in the middle on both sides here, right? And then I line up the one edge. Drop it in the middle. Man, that was really easy. I don't know what happened, Bob. I got really close to that one side on this edge. But this is an 8.5, so I don't really have lots of room to mess up that much, you know? All right. And then even though it's perforated, I always take the top piece, put it down, and just kind of smooth out any bullshit. There we go. First trying to warm ups, Bob. I never really know what to talk about when I'm doing a board setup. I guess I could talk about like some goals for this summer. So I really suck at backside grinds, backside 50s, back 5.0s, back tails, back smiths. I got back crooks because I can't do front crooks. That's not happening. I've come to terms that I can do a front nose grind, but front crooks are not for me. So, but those are the tricks I want to focus on. I want to get a lot of ledge tricks down. Flip tricks, I'm just trying to refine what I have, you know. I really want to do a video just like, it's going to be boring probably, but I'm just going to sit there and do like 100 switch flips, like just trying to get them nice and popped and everything again. All right, so, I mean, right off the bat, you know, the grip feels pretty sticky. It's not very thick, and it's definitely grippy, so. Oh, shit. I should probably get a razor blade because this knife sucks. But it's too late, we started. So I usually cut about that much and then I'll fold and pinch, and it'll keep the grip towards the center of the board. And then go down to where you were. And pick and pinch. Get a little nice little pinch on that, and pinch over here maybe too. And see how it kind of keeps it in the center of the board. That way it's not falling all over the place. And come on, man, don't mess this up now. We gotta show up Bob. Show him how to grip a board, Kevin. All right. I was thinking about doing this blindfolded just to like extra rub it in Bob's face, but I don't want to do that. I would cut myself, which would also be funny if I'm trying to pick on Bob and then I cut myself. Knock on wood. Boom. One piece, baby. And then I just rip a corner off like this. Get that shit out of the way. And usually just go a little around the edge. Gripped. Alright. Shit. It's kind of hard for me to tell what's the nose and tail. Okay. This is the nose. So now I gotta get the wheels off of this. Let's see. There we go. Oh, we don't need the washers. We got washers over here. Leave it in the comments below. Do you guys use the washers on your trucks? I know some people don't bother with them, but I use them. I use them until I lose them, but I usually don't lose anything on my board. I don't know, maybe when I was a kid, I guess I would lose some, but I'm so finicky about putting everything back in its place at my age now that I don't usually make that mistake anymore. Get these bushings out of here. Yeah, and again, I've heard lots of people talking about the Bones bushings and how they always blow out on them. I guess, I don't know, I just must be lucky. I've been using these for multiple sets of trucks now. And I don't have any problems. Never had any problems. Yeah, and I also I wanted to talk about the tensor mag lights too while I'm having this kind of like long drawn out sort of video. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments below too. Do you guys like hearing me just ramble about dumb stuff? But Ben DeGrosse did a video on the tensor mag light, and one of the things he said he had a problem with was they were too light for him, but then he just went on to give them like the best praise in the world, and that was also like a weird video for me because I'm like, man, he really likes these trucks, but they're just too light for him. I will say the one thing I wish Tensor did do was don't make hollow axles, you know. I don't think there's any need for hollow axles when you have magnesium around your truck already. It's already so light, so that would be my one piece of advice for Tensor. So I'm gonna put the wheels on first, and then I'll do the bushings after I get the trucks on the board, because it's a little harder to do the bushings when it's just like a loose truck in your hand. I also like to have a little jiggle on my wheel, not too much, just a little bit. I don't know why. I think it just makes your board sound better. Like, I can't skate with headphones because I need to hear my board. If that makes any sense. I tried for years. Even with one headphone in, I have to have the music like so low. And I'm not a big fan of doing that. Yeah, that seems about right for now. We can always fine tune that stuff later. And also I wanted to talk about the silver tensors, man. I think they look awesome. The like matte gray silver, I think it looks so cool. I'm super excited about these trucks, and I don't think this is going to be too light. It's going to be an 8.5, and you know, if I really wanted to, if it did feel too light, I could always just buy bigger wheels, I guess. But I like a good 52. Call me crazy, a 52 or 53. That's for me. I mean, unless you're skating like pools and stuff, I don't know why you would need like a big 58, 56. These kids are riding these crazy setups nowadays. But they rip on them, so who am I to judge, right? Whatever works for you, you know. Again, it's skateboarding product reviews are always kind of just like, I hate doing them because like I always try to reiterate in my video. It's like, you know, everyone's different. So some people might really like this, some people might not. All right, the fastest way to find your holes on your board, you take your hardware, you put it in backwards. Oops. Like so. You take a truck, you just kind of bop, bop, bop. And I use a color bolt in my front, not because I have to, just because I had a set with one gold bolt, so why not use it, right? Alright, so we got the one truck on. I'm going to quickly put on the other truck, and then we'll cut to doing the bushings. Alright, sorry, the clouds came in, I had to turn the light on, and the lighting is so bad in here. I hate filming in my apartment, it's the worst. But, so on to the bushings. What I do for the bushings, take these bad boys off, and this board looks so awesome already. Put one spacer on the bottom, one bottom bones washer, or bones bushing, then the hanger, top bones bushing, one washer, and the nut. And that's it. And I just tighten them down like I normally would, and yeah, I don't really have any problems with it. Oh, I also picked up some skate down wax, so I won't have those problems at the spot anymore, not having wax. That sucked. Okay, bottom washer, check. bottom bushing, hanger, top bushing, top washer, check. And that's it. That's gonna be the ride. I don't think I'm gonna put any stickers on it. I think I'm just gonna keep this one simple. But yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Get this last bit tightened down. I might even take that bottom washer out on that. They seem a little too tight. But yeah, that's it. Doesn't feel super light to me. You know, notice the perfect grip job, Bob. And how cool is this shop graphic, right? I love these boards. So if you want, you can actually order these boards at momskateshop.com. I'll put a link in the description and put it up on the page there for you. But yeah, he's always got sales going on the website. I think it was a couple weeks ago. He just did another like buy 2 decks and get a free t-shirt type thing and stuff like that. Or he'll do like 2 boards for $90 or there's all sorts of sales going on over there. So now it's spring. He internationally ships as well. So if you're a UK viewer, you can absolutely hit up the shop and grab some boards. But yeah, I'm not going to skate today. Obviously the clouds rolled in. It's raining again, but super hyped on this. I think it looks awesome. I think the trucks look awesome. You know, we're going to have to see if the axle bends or not, but as of right now, you know, straight. And, yeah, that's going to do it for this week's video, or today's video, I should start saying, because who knows when the next video will be. It could be Tuesday. It could be Thursday. Or it could be next weekend. So, you're going to have to subscribe to find out. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys, watching my board setup, and stay tuned for some sessions on it.
Don't know nothing about me, dude.